It's your boy Chips Ahoy, and welcome back, guys, to another video here on Hypixel Skyblock. So I've constantly been getting asked, what is the best crop to farm? What makes the most money? Is cocoa beans still good? Are carrots still good? Etc. So I'm here to answer that question today, and I'm going to do that by farming every single crop for an hour and comparing the profits. Now, I know other people have done this in the past, but prices have been changing so much recently, so I wanted to just kind of update you guys as the market continues to change. Many crops are immensely dropping in value, while others are kind of staying the same. So we'll be able to find out officially what is the best crop to farm right now. And we are like the perfect guy to do this because look at our island. We've got infinite cocoa bean, more than infinite sugar cane, more than infinite carrots. We've got potatoes, melons, pumpkins, cactus. The only things I'm missing are wheat and netherwort. So I'm not going to be testing those two crops, but I will be testing everything else. We're going to track money and farming XP, even though farming XP is pretty self-explanatory. So before we get into this, let's run through a few of my baseline stats. My farming skill is only level 25, so I have about a 4% chance to get triple crops, 100% for double crops, and I'm also going to be using this elephant pet as I farm as well, so this will just give a chance to get double crops too. Alright, so let's start this off. Here we go. Siri, set a timer for 1 hour.
Okay, your timer is set for 1 hour.
Thanks, baby. So here we go. Yeet. Cool, so here we are, 1 hour in. So let's just finish farming this to the end of the row. There we go. And this is how much enchanted pumpkin we ended off with. As expected, pumpkins were really good for XP, and I made about 260,000 farming XP, which is really good. Now let's go ahead and throw this stuff in here. We'll sell it all instantly for 446,000 coins. There we go. That's, not great, obviously, in terms of money. But pumpkins were never known for their money. They're known for their XP, which will never change and will always be pretty solid. But after farming those things for an hour and selling for only about 450k, I can't really recommend farming pumpkins very much for money. Anyway, let's keep this thing going and move on up to melons. Now, I don't expect melons to be great for money or XP. In fact, I expect to get less than 400,000 coins in the full hour of farming this. But let's give it a shot and see what the numbers end up being. So as we jump in, our flight time is at about 406 hours. We'll be ending at about 405. Boys. Here we are, exactly 1 hour later. I'm gonna get through this row right here, and we're gonna go sell. Here we are, off to the hub, over to the bazaar. I don't expect a lot from this, but we're gonna sell it as enchanted melon blocks. Oh my gosh, wait, how is this making more than the pumpkin farm? Damn, I was not expecting that. We sold it for 550k, plus we've got a bit extra here, another 6k. So just over 100k more than the pumpkins, actually, in terms of coins. And we got about 40k less farming XP from the melons. But that's pretty interesting. By the way, at the end, I'm going to show all of the money and XP from each farm all at the same time on the screen. But for now, let's keep going. And the next crop up is the potatoes. Let's get rid of the axe for now. Pull out this rookie hoe. It's a harvesting 5 replenished telekinesis hoe. One more thing you have to do before farming potatoes, carrots, etc. is change your Minecraft version. So if you look at the hitbox right here, it's about a quarter of the block. Whereas if I hop on the 1.12.2 version, you can see the hitbox is the whole block. Makes it way easier to farm this, as you can see right there. So boys, let's go ahead and farm through this thing for an hour. Here we are. Potatoes, yeet! And that is a wrap on the fries. 1 full hour complete. Let's head off to the hub. So we got 68k XP, which is a huge drop off from both the farm and the melons. But let's see what this sexy bazaar man can offer me in terms of money. Let's go sell instantly. Okay, 1.47 off of the baked potatoes and a few extra normal potatoes for another 50k. That's just over 1.5 mil. I'm gonna mark down 1.53 mil. So overall, huge step down in terms of XP, but up in terms of money. I'm really interested in seeing how that compares to carrots, though. So let's hop on to back to the island. So let's just go ahead and get into it and start slapping around these beautiful vegetables. Here we go, boys. For real, though, carrots are actually mad good, though. Like, Ayo, another farm complete. A full hour there. Let's head off to the hub. As expected, we got basically the same amount of farming XP as potatoes because they give the exact same amount. per crop. Here we go. Let's grab all the enchanted carrots that we've got stored up. So this one's going to take a couple cells. So first cell, and we're going to just do it instantly. 663k. Here we are with the second cell. Boom, another 640k. And then let's clear out the last backpack for our final cell and toss that in for 490k. And that actually ends up just beating potatoes in terms of money. It comes out to a total of about 1.8 mil, while potatoes were just 1.5 about. Let's keep this thing rolling, hop back into the island, and we'll start swinging through the sugarcane, baby. Yo, what? Have you guys ever gotten one of these things? Let's see this. Okay, we cleared our inventory. Now we're really starting right now. Let's get it, baby. Now, sugarcane is one of those crops that has had its price changing a lot, so I'm really interested in what I'm going to make here. And there we are, boys and girls. 1 hour of cane smacking complete. Head off to the hub. We ended up gaining about 250k XP, which is only 10,000 less than farming pumpkins, which is pretty surprising. Let's see what the money is. I don't expect it to be too high. There's about 400k right there, and I think we have, yeah, we've got a backpack full as well. Here we go, round 2 of selling. Boom, 500k and a few stacks of enchanted sugar left. There's another 87k. So we ended that hour with just under a mil in money, was about 980k, and we've got one crop left to farm, and that is the good old cocoa beans. This is actually the first farm that I made on my island because it was the best, and it dropped down a little bit, but I think it might have taken back the crown recently, so I'm really excited to see how much money I can make from this baby. Don't need a hoe for this one, just the axe. So let's pull it out and start getting some XP, getting some cocoa beans. See how this goes for an hour. Ayo, baby. The hour is just finishing up. Real quick, guys, let's head back to the hub. I'm going to sell this in a second, but don't shout at me for farming the cocoa beans like that. Instead, just start a bruh chain in the comments, because why not, you know? Anyway, here we go, baby. So 520k off the first sale. Then we have 2 rows here. Here we go. We can throw that in for another 520k about, and make another 500 coins there. Brings our total from cocoa beans to just over 1 mil, and the XP from cocoa beans to 140k XP. I'm gonna go ahead and throw all the final stats on the screen right now so you guys can check them out next to each other, because we are finally done 1 hour of almost every single crop, right next to the money it made and the XP it made. Based off of what you see in front of you and the money I earned, definitely recommend carrots, potatoes for money, but as you can see, the XP is pretty crap for that. So I think sugarcane is the best thing to farm, where it's, you know, a happy medium. You get really good XP plus pretty decent money. But yeah, there is one crop left on my island, and that is cactus. We got a ton of this stuff here, and obviously it's not something that you can like farm for an hour or anything like that, but you can go ahead and sell it at least every once in a while. So let me see what I can make off this sell and see if we can make a little bit more cash this video. The collection system wasn't completely full, but we do have a little bit to sell, so we'll throw in some enchanted cactus there. 1.6 mil, couple K more from the leftover enchanted cactus green. And then I just thought, you know, to make sure that we're selling almost every crop, we'd sell some netherwort as well. So there's another 500k. The last thing I want to do before I end off this video is make one of the bigger purchases I've made so far. We're going to go ahead and buy 8 enchanted eyes of ender. And we're going to use these along with our purse and cat to upgrade one of our pets. I want a legendary enderman. So here we go. It's a pretty expensive one, but I think we can make it happen. 31 mil plus 8 eyes of ender. Boom. Oh my gosh. 12 days. Goodbye, Mr. Enderman. I will see you again another day, brother. Anyway, boys, that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all did enjoy it. If you did, please be sure to smack that like button and subscribe. Hopefully you learned something here, got something out of this video. I know a lot of other people have done it in the past, but the market's always changing, so you never know what is the best crop. Anyway, guys, we are super close to 13k, so thank you for all the support recently. I'll see you all in the next one. Adios and goodbye.